Hello, everyone, and welcome to the monthly acquisition forum. This is the November event. We didn't have one in October. Unfortunately, I was sick, but I'm back with a new energy. I'm now in Chiang Mai in Thailand. We're here for the past month or so. We're in a extended trip of about 3-4 months right now with the family. Um, and yeah, we're going to review some websites. We're going to review some deals. I actually, by the way, was just now in 2 days of the cross-border summit. So everything about e-commerce, wonderful, wonderful event. Check it out for next year. Hello, Michael. Welcome. Let me know if you can turn on your
Hello.
camera if you can. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, can you hear
How did
me?
you reach the event from the junction?
LinkedIn.
From LinkedIn. Okay, great. I'm now at the 2-day event, after finishing a 2-day event of the Cross-Border Summit. It's a summit about everything about e-commerce, was super, super interesting. I was speaking with the e-commerce brand, helping them with acquiring digital assets so they can lower their ad spend and being more strategic about their brand. That was the idea. And I got a lot of positive feedback, so I'm very happy about that. So we'll see how that's going. Here's our agenda for today. We're going to do a roundtable first. So introduce yourself in one sentence. What's your interest with digital assets? Um, and what you do, where you're from, very, very briefly. The next thing that we're going to do, I'm going to go over the market trends of what's going on right now. Some of what I get, the information that I get is from online and newsletters that I follow, and also from conferences that I just came from today. Let's see, I have a little bit of a bug here with the YouTube live. I hope I'm live. I think I'm live. Let me record also. I'm going to just do an opening again, just so we'll have it for the recording. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the monthly acquisition forum November 2024 edition. We didn't have an event in October. Unfortunately, I was sick. I'm back with new energy. I'm here speaking with you from Chiang Mai in Thailand. We're in a 3-4 month trip with the family, and I just finished a 2-day conference of it's called the Cross-Border Summit, so everything about e-commerce. So our agenda for today would be doing a quick roundtable of who the people that are here. If you're watching the recording afterwards on YouTube, great. If you're watching live on YouTube, I can't comment on your questions. So if you can join here on Zoom, that would be better, or I'll get back to you with the comments after this session. So we have the roundtable, we have industry news, which I'm going to share what's going on. And the last thing, which is the longest and most interesting, well, you can argue, is basically covering deals and see what we can find out there and show you how you review and analyze deals. I have 3 deals for you today. I'm going to ask whoever is here on the live which ones they prefer. I usually have time to do 2 deals. I prepared 3. Maybe we'll do all 3 of them. We'll see how the time goes. So let's start by sharing who you are, what's your interest with digital assets. Shlomo, how about you start?
Okay. So I'm an mechanical engineer by occupation, and let's say entrepreneur from many companies in the last 30 years. I have now 2 companies that I'm involved in. One is a public company traded in Australia called SBW, Shekel Brainwave. And the other one is a startup that's called Algosensos that deal with IoT AI diagnostic medical device.
Okay.
And I think that's with few words.
Okay. Okay. And what's your interest with the digital assets, acquiring digital assets? So more on the M&A side?
Yes, I was involved in many M&A deals in the past. I also represented in Israel and a US investment bank, and we did a lot of deals. Also took Israeli tech companies public in the Nasdaq.
Perfect.
And let's say for a long time, I was not involved in this area, but I want to do it again.
You should be the one presenting, not me.
Okay. Oh, it's interesting to hear what's new and
Okay, okay. I see that we lost Mikhail. Maybe he dropped and come back. I don't know. If we
Okay.
have other people joining, we'll do a quick introduction just to know who's here. So I'll start with the industry news and what's going on, and later on we'll go for reviewing the deals that I prepared. So here's the thing. Up to a year ago, even more, let's say a year and a half ago, digital assets were at their peak. Since then, two things happened. One, Google Helpful Updates basically crashed tons and tons of websites, smaller ones, and moved the traffic to bigger websites such as Reddit, and also very much, and this is, I heard also today at the e-commerce conference, to e-commerce websites or e-commerce in general. So these could be either ranking higher for Amazon pages, of course, that's a big website, or sometimes Shopify pages. So that's what now Google favors versus just content websites. So that's definitely a trend out there. What that caused is that multipliers of and valuation as a result of that of digital assets have dropped, hence causing this to be a buyer's market right now. So if somebody has cash right now to invest, that's the right time to buy and operate with the risk involved. That's also important to say, but can be done. So if multipliers used to be about around 35 on average for a monthly profit, so 35x. Now they drop to 25, but you see many deals on 20 and sometimes even lower. There are always outliers, so both ends. However, that's kind of the average, and you see that dropped. And of course, that is represents the vitality of the market and that many websites have crashed. So and the downtrend on general of these assets. Today at the e-commerce conference, I also see that many people are diversifying out of Amazon because Amazon is basically raising their fees all the time. So if you're into e-commerce, you'll probably notice that, especially on the US market, on the .com market. And the thing is that people are now looking for more channels to try and to go to. So it can either be other Amazon marketplaces. Japan and Germany are big ones. UK is another one, but more competitive. Or just out of Amazon, open a Shopify store or other platforms that also, other marketplaces like Amazon that are much smaller, but still in other countries, and of course they exist, then why not? So there are many channels out there to try and get out of Amazon because Amazon becomes basically cutting out the people who sells on it or the e-commerce sellers, and sometimes even reach directly to the manufacturers. So there's no money left to be there, just cutting them out. So these are the big things happening in the industry right now. Nobody knows when it's going to change. The interest with pure content website has dropped significantly. People also are moving more into SaaS solutions. It's more stable. So that's interesting. I see also a rise with communities that people are interested in buying, and also with newsletters. Sometimes you can buy a content website and then build a newsletter, and that's a different strategy I can talk about. But basically, this is currently the big trend. And if you watched any of my other videos and this event, sometimes I keep repeating it myself because this is such a big trend and what's happening. So definitely something major. Any questions, Shlomo? Or if you are watching,
not for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No chat here. Okay, so let me share my screen, and I'm going to show the 3 deals that I prepared. I definitely want to do one of them, and Shlomo, because you are the only one here,
Yeah.
then you're going to choose the second one.
Okay, no problem. I'll do that.
Okay, hold on. Let me just move the windows around. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see how much our business is worth.
Okay, so these are the 3 that we have. Begin Dot SaaS product review site. This is the one I want to do, an 8-year-old SaaS product review site for sale. That's one. The second one is package disabler. Business offers SaaS solution for business industry with strong revenue. Ignore those titles. They're just need to entice you to keep reading, but still we get what we're talking about. This is a sponsored listing, by the way. That's a second one. And the third one, website for sale with the sports and outdoor. So AI integrated soccer coaching site, subscription revenue, on-demand online courses. So what I like about this one, by the way, that it has multiple revenue streams with this one. I am doing this on the fly. So except of going quickly through the listing and, choosing those. So just, so we'll have something to discuss that this is a proper listing. I did not go into deep analysis with any of those. So I am doing this now with whoever watches and who's ever here at the event. So yeah, what's your preference?
My preference is the first 2.
The first 2. Okay, so we start with the first 2. If we have time, we'll do a third. Okay, so we have a website on Flippa. Flippa is the largest marketplace for digital assets. I met today at the Cross Border Summit one of the Flippa people. They exist for 15 years now, and they by far the largest marketplace for digital assets. Now, this one is a website, but it's a SaaS product review site called Begin Dot, an 8-year-old SaaS product review site for sale, covering over 65 categories such as AI tools, HR. I don't know what COR and CRM. Yeah, I know, but EOR, I don't know. Maybe you know?
No, I don't know.
Okay, revenue via unique CPC affiliate deals. Yeah, that's a classic revenue stream for a review site. Let's go through the details here on the side. So it's now they want $163,000 open for negotiation. Of course, always negotiate. Why not? And let's see who's the seller. The seller is Neil from Israel. Okay, cool. Acquiring profitable content websites. Okay, he's also a website investor. And you see the verification here. He verified his email, phone number, and government ID, which is great. No reviews. Sometimes no feedback. On the person, sometimes Flippa also shows what's the, if it's a good or negative feedback, and there is some number here, but there's nothing there. He did only one transaction, $195. So that's not really indicative to say anything about a deal with $163,000.
Right.
Of course, it's something, but take it with a grain of salt. Payment method, either Flippa Pay or escrow. And these are similar businesses. Okay, let's go to the listing itself right here. So we have the businesses located in the United States, 9-year-old website, making a monthly profit of $6,400, profit margin 93%. And the profit multiple or the revenue multiple on Flippa, they are calculating this by years and not by months. When I mentioned before 25x or 35x, that was monthly. This is calculated yearly. So if we do a simple calculation, so they require $163,000 divided by 6,410, you get a multiplier of 25. This is about the average now at the current market conditions. This is about the multiplier. So you can also say that you can make your money back in 25.4 months or in 2.1 x, 2.1 years or 2 years, or around 2 years. That's basically saying the same. So we're talking about around 50% return a year. Okay, they added a November update. Okay, I don't usually see those. I usually just look at see the listing starting right away. Anyway, let's read the update. Our hard work site upgrade, the site upgrade in June is paying off. October revenue hit 6,300. Wonderful. Pinterest reach grew by 43%. Now 185,000 monthly views. Get listed requests are up with 3-4 new submission daily. Okay, one thing from my experience that I see on this listing is that this person is very keen to sell. And how do I know that? Because they are putting updates of what's going on. Sometimes you see doormat listings, and that's a sad thing to do because you don't know what's going on and you need to reach the seller. This is a very good sign that they're active, and that's a good sign for moving on with the deal. Main key points: more than 600,000 new users in the last 12 months. Domain rating of DR, which is 65, which is quite high. That's good. Covers 65 SaaS categories, but no products exist in each category. Okay, so why say 65? I would then get rid of them.
What it
What's
means
that?
that no product exists in each category?
Probably they have a page for, I don't know, transport SaaS or whatever, but they don't have any SaaS that is listed there. I wouldn't say that, but okay.
Okay.
We work on a CPC model with 2 affiliate networks. Revenue per click can be up to $30. However, the networks closely monitor traffic quality and results for their brands. We have around 20 more affiliate programs that generate low numbers and are not managed. We are getting around 40 to 60 emails every month to get listed on the site, cost the brand a $300 one-time fee. That's good income stream. So if I am calculating this, that's already $12,000 that they're not utilizing, I'd say, for $300. Okay, when you get in touch with the seller, ask them, the first thing you ask is about this, why they're not using this. I assume half of these are not relevant and will not be willing to pay, but even just a few would pay. I would put that in the calculations. Let's see if they put that on their P&L afterwards. Huge opportunity. We're seeing a significant increase in traffic from non-English countries such as Italy and France. Okay, we launched a new site version in June, changing almost every aspect. It took us 3 months to do, and we invested $25,000 as part of make the change. Okay, so we get a complete site structure, content update. We updated 70% of all our products and articles, adding 40 new categories and dozens of new products to each category. Great, which means they can rank for more keywords. Building custom-made tools. Okay. Control panel for managing the banners and sidebar. Comparison feature. That's cool. Fully automated alternative page for every new product we launch. Okay. So those alternative pages are a good thing because this means that if somebody is not clicking this solution, they will click the alternative, which is another opportunity to get the affiliate commission from a user using this website. Okay, I'm skipping this part for comparison. I learned that sometimes it just does not represent very well the comparison, and also it's not part of this listing. I'm moving on. Revenue and expenses. Now look at this. Profit and revenue are pretty close, okay? And you see that there is a peak in January, then it goes down in April, and again another peak, and then in June it's flat, but it's also at the minimum of 4,000 over here. So they had to do something in June, and they mentioned they redid the website in June. They haven't got the traffic back. Actually, sorry, this is the expenses, not the traffic, but maybe they also have a traffic graph. No, they don't. On many of the listings, you also see a traffic graph, and I don't know why they don't have it here. It's a very, very important to see what happened. Okay, if the traffic kept
Also
dropping,
the blue one is also the traffic because it's the revenue. So
it's profit and revenue.
yeah.
Yeah, on Flippa listings, you have a separate graph for traffic. And sometimes when they don't integrate Google Analytics into this, it just doesn't show. So that's the reason here. I wonder why they didn't do it, because that's telling me you need to dig more into that, why they're not revealing their traffic. So I wonder if the traffic kept dropping because of their improvement, they maybe managed to improve the user experience, therefore they kept the revenue, but the traffic kept going down. So this is something to look into. When you are approaching the seller, you need to ask for their Google Analytics viewing permission, and then go and check the history of the traffic of this website. Financial statistics: annual revenue 82,000, annual profit 76,000, profit margin 94%. Great. We already talked about the multiples and the monthly profit. Basically, just repeat this. Expenses: hosting $59 a month. That's quite high. I don't know why, but maybe for 600,000, that's normal. Virtual assistants, 500 a month. I would definitely need a virtual assistant for running this. 500 a month sounds reasonable to me. That's about the price that you get for a full-time person in the Philippines for a virtual assistant. So this figure makes sense. Monetizations, affiliate sales, and you get services, so they get paid through PayPal. ShareSale is an affiliate network. Impact Reduce is also another affiliate network, and Google Analytics, which they mention here, but not integrated the traffic. Again, I don't know why. The assets you get are domains, email addresses, brand, trademark, unique design, website files. These are pretty normal. You see those every time. It's on WordPress, okay? This means two things for me. One, they get a higher valuation because it's WordPress and easy to manage. However, it's very risky because it makes the websites much slower. Another trend that I'm noticing is that people are moving away from WordPress because it became so clunky, and there are faster and easier options out there, especially now with AI. You can basically write a prompt and get a website. That's what you do. Post-sale support included, very general, actually too general. You wouldn't want that. You want to know, especially with this size of deal, what's included. Is this a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day support? And what's included in the support? Is this chat? Is this WhatsApp? Is this email? Is this video? Is this coaching? How much time? You need to discuss that with the seller. Social media, some following, not crazy on all those. See Facebook, Instagram, X, and Pinterest. Let's look briefly on the P&L sheet. I opened it already before. Here. So what we see here is the P&L. Now have a look at this. I found out when I opened that website. This is a template sheet from Empire Flippers for the P&L. That's another marketplace, much more reliable than Flippa. So this listing is probably also listed on Empire Flippers, which is a good sign for me, okay? And they just took it and then uploaded it to Flippa. So let's make a quick search maybe on Empire Flippers and see if we can get more data. I misspelled it. Sorry. Empire Flippers. Marketplace over here. So, no, I'm supposed to be logged in. Supposed to be logged in. There you go. So on Empire Flippers, in order to see the deals, you have to log in, and then you can unlock the deals. So you're unlocking them one by one. And also you need to verify your funds, because if you're not verifying your funds, you don't have access to the deals that are higher some X from your fund, from the money that you have, basically. So we're talking about $163,000. Let's scroll down. Let's go second page. You see here 103,000. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the same thing. Or we can just filter by SAS. It's just a display column, sorry. It's not what I wanted to do. Filters, sorry. And I want monetization, SAS. Yeah, let's see what we got. That's around this number. No, it's probably not the same. Multiplier is crazy higher. And no, it's none of those. Okay, it's not listed anymore, I think, on Empire Flippers. That's what I can tell. So I don't know why they decided to move away from Empire Flippers. Maybe because the Empire Flippers fees are much higher than the one on Flippa. Maybe that was their thing. I was hoping to get more information here, more data here about this business. Okay, let's move on. P&L. What do we have on the P&L sheet? So we have the two affiliate networks over here, this and this. And you see the numbers are from January 23. Okay, we have definitely more than 12 months of data, which is wonderful. AppWiki, these are the numbers. CrossDesk, that's another affiliate network. And I see other affiliate networks over here. I see that they also stopped using this one, CrossDesk, in August. I also see, oh, get listing site. Yeah, see details. What's that? That's the one we're talking about. I'm not going to click this. But you see that this is the revenue they're making just from listing. See that get listed on site? That's $300 per SaaS or per product, whatever. Okay, so I see that it is declining. Something is happening with the offering, okay? They had a really nice revenue on these, maybe a little bit low here, and then it suddenly drops. That's something to ask the seller about what's going on. You also see that he mentioned that in June, they made a major change on their website, and look what happens from May to June in all NARs. Well, except the process, but look at this one, and look at this one. Look at the difference between 2,200 to 700 and 1,500 to 450. Why is that? Okay, this is a major thing to ask the seller about. What had happened? Why they felt they need to do all this change when they're selling? Did they feel that the asset was not sellable at that time? I don't know, but it's a whole discussion you need to have with the seller. Impact is another affiliate network, but you see they're making nothing from it, or not too much. Okay, thousands of dollars I combined, but I don't have the time added them, so I don't mind to ignore them. Okay. I've never seen that in a P&L sheet, but okay. Let's see, expenses, domain, $2 a month, hosting, $59 a month, fine, and virtual assistant. Okay, all the numbers are here. That's great. Net profit. I'm stuck with these. Let's see if I can do this. Expand that a bit. Yeah, great. Okay, so bottom line is the most important thing. We got a consistent 5, 6,000, 13,000, 9,000, even better numbers overall. And then over here, 5,000. How is it 5,000 with the small number that we saw? Ah, these are not small numbers. Okay, so they're definitely back with these. I'm still interested to know what happened here in June and why the fees for getting listed were slashed. Also, on the listing, they were mentioning 2 affiliate networks. However, they're not here. There's Impact, which is almost nothing, and the other one. This is I have around 20 more affiliate that generate thousands of dollars combined, but I don't have the time to add them. Okay, this is what they mentioned in the listing. Fair enough. Let's see the names of the affiliate networks that they mentioned and see that they're here on the P&L. So they mentioned 2. Where is that? Affiliate networks. That was Impact. Oh, Impact and Share Sale. So Share Sale is not on the P&L. And also just Impact is here, but this is pretty minimal. So anyway, I wonder why they didn't list those. It's something to ask the seller about. Overall, I want to summarize. I want to give you a summary. I think this is a very interesting listing. Definitely has a potential and interesting. I like the business model. I like what they do. I like that they update the listing. So that means that they are keen to communicate and sell. Now I noticed that it also, that here's the traffic that I missed, the traffic of the website. So you see it is declining. They have page views that are dropping, but it's kind of now, see here in September, they don't have numbers up until after September. It's dropping slowly. Okay, you still need the October numbers over here. Very interested to see that because they did mention they have 600,000 over the past 12 months. So this is aggregating everything. However, the numbers that are more relevant are these, starting from probably June, because this is when they made the change, even July. If I'm looking at the P&L for July, let's see what the bottom line is for July and August and September. Okay, so you see that that's around, it was used to be more than 6,000, and then it's around 4,000. This is another 6,000. I would take the average of these 5 months, and that would be the how I'll calculate the multiplier. So average on these is probably around between around 4,500. So if I take 4,500, I take 4,500 times, yeah, let's the average now in the market. That's $112,000. So this can give you kind of a rough valuation of what this site is worth. Of course, it's all in the eye of the beholder. If you're a strategic buyer, that might be worth more for you. You need to negotiate. But you have the points of what to tell the seller if you want to negotiate. So you definitely see a change at the bottom line after these, right? But I wasn't looking at the, sorry, I was looking at the revenue and not at the profit. Let's do this again. This one, even lower. You see that that's 3,700, 3,400, 4,000, 4,000, then 5,700. That's even lower. Let's see, about 4,000. So 4,000 times 25 is 100,000. Okay, that's more than 30% less of what they're asking for. So when they're saying open for negotiation, please negotiate. That's the point that you need to take into account when doing this. Okay, so this is our review. Let's go for the next one. But before that, let's have a question. Shlomo, do you have a question? I see we have 2 more people. Ismailia joined us. You're welcome to join us on video and also tell us a little bit more of who you are. Shlomo, any questions?
No, I don't think so. I think it was very clear.
Okay, wonderful. Ismailia, if you can hear me, can you turn on your microphone? We want to hear a bit of who you are. Okay, maybe she's just listening. Anyway, oh, we also have 2 comments here. Let me look at this. From August and then from November. How do you do the rating? How is the site update? Is the site set up for operate other languages? But they didn't reply here. Are you able to share Google Analytics? See what I told you about of what their people are interested in. You need the Google Analytics numbers. And this, have you noticed that I didn't even look at the website? I just first, get all the information from the listing to see if it's really interesting. And it is interesting. So it's worth digging even more with that. Okay, let's move to the next one. So we have a website on Flippa. It's called Package Disabler. As mentioned, Flippa is the largest digital asset marketplace out there right now, by far with all the others. And there are about 25 or 30 other marketplaces that I know of for buying digital assets. Okay, you got a lot of options out there. So this is also a SaaS. It's a business offer SaaS solution in the business industry. Okay, with strong revenue, high profit margin, and established presence since 2014. What I like about this is that this is a well-established, it's not a new business, it's already running for 10 years. That says something about the website, about the domain, okay? It's not a new thing. That will give us higher multipliers when we are estimating overall the valuation. It gets more points, bottom line. It's located in United Kingdom. 10 years I mentioned. Monthly profit is this, 5,200. Profit margin, 97%. Page views, 26,000 a month. Here, because it's a SaaS, they're talking about churn, 2%. Total active subscribers, 11,000. Oh, that's a nice number. MRR, 4,500. Revenue multiple, 3, and profit is 3.1. Now, something which happens a lot, you see a lot. So SaaS digital assets get a better multiplier than content websites and other assets. This is because they're more stable. You can basically predict more or less, of course, what will be the next month revenue and get ready accordingly. So this is a good thing. It's more stable. This is why also a lot of people are moving to SaaS right now. And of course, that draws the prices higher. So with this case, if you agree to pay what the seller is asking, which is $195,000, you'll make your money back in 36 months. Because let's show that calculation again, 195,000. Not again, I mean, for this website as well. And divided by 4,572. But, oh, sorry, did the MRR. 195. 0 divided by 5 to 6, 7. That's the one they're calculating. 37. 37 months. Okay, 3 years and a bit. Hello, India. India, how are you? Ah, you left. Okay. Yeah, so this is how you calculate the multiplier. It's a bit higher for this current market. However, it's a SaaS, so fair to say that this is still acceptable. There are always outliers. I'd say this again, okay? It doesn't mean that a multiplier is a multiplier just because this is the current market right now. Let's see who the seller is. Rajib Ajpili from United Kingdom. He verified his email address, phone number, not his government ID. That's not a good sign. He's going to do, we're going to do it either with escrow or Flip a Pay for payment method. Great. I don't like this part at all. Okay, I want to see that who owns the business, and who is. I would probably find out who they are before buying, and I don't have this information right now. Let's see if they have something on their profile. No transactions, active 27 days ago. That's not too much if you are selling a business. I would expect this to be several days. Member since March 2024. Nothing on the profile. Nothing. Not great, must say. Not great, but not terrible as well because he still had email address and did something. Oh, he even verified his credit card. That's good. Let's go back. Let's see what this business does. I'm not going to watch this for now. We're going to read through. So annual revenue, 65,000, annual profit, 63,000. With page views, we see that the page views are dropping. Okay, another website that was hurt about a year ago. Well, I can't say about a year ago because I don't know what's happening before, but definitely dropping. Last figure is from October 4,000. We're now on November 5th. This significantly dropped. You see that from 21,000 to 4,000. Okay. Now let's see what happened with the profits on these months. Let's see how much they dropped. Let's read through. PackageDisabler.com is an established SaaS and software business in the business industry, providing unique solution to its users with revenue of 64,000 annually. Profit margin 91%. It started the utility tool aiming improving security and battery life of mobile device. Interesting. By blocking pre-installed system applications. And then with the customer feedback, we enhanced the Package Disabler app. And now it's a competitor to standard MDM with cloud support. Basically what they say, we're a package of apps for new phones that you can install, which you want to prefer over the manufacturer one because they maybe spy on your data and stuff like that. So security-wise, it's better. I don't know about this one, how this one is secured, of course. Last year, a new subscription model. We started a new subscription model and acquired more than 11,000 active subscribers. It is growing every day. All the growth has been obtained organically. Good sign. We strongly believe that professional marketing campaign can 10x the growth. You hear that many times on the listings, okay? Recently, we have added many productivity applications. Okay, I'm not going to read them all. The new applications are also showing strong growth interest. All applications are sold via PackageDisabler.com website, and payment subscribers are managed by Stripe. Stripe is well known, well respected. People are not afraid to give their credit card on Stripe, so this is great. And they also connected all the forms of payments. So Google Pay, Apple Pay, PayPal, so on and so forth, even Alipay. Alipay is a Chinese payment processor, the main one. Entire purchase and software delivery process is automated. Package Disabler also provides administrator dashboard to manage user growth analytics, so on and so forth. Okay, let's read through. If we have something, let's see what else they're telling us. So these numbers I already mentioned, okay, monthly revenue 5,400, monthly profit 5,200. And also these numbers, expenses 500 a month. That's too general, saying expenses last month. Tell me what these expenses are. I don't want to know 500 a month. That's too general. That's something to ask the seller about, okay? That's unacceptable when you're buying a business. Verified Stripe insights. So on Flippa, you can integrate different platforms that you use into Flippa. So I mentioned Google Analytics. Stripe is also one of them. So you can actually, this is the data from their Stripe account. So look at this, 6,000, 5,000, then in August, almost $10,000. What happened in August? Maybe they introduced their new product and they sent push notifications. I don't know. Ask the seller about this strategy because this works. So why not doing it again if possible? But then here it drops again, 24, 28. So you see this line kind of continues and dropping. So I'm a little concerned about this dropping. The inconsistency in this manner is a good thing, but then maybe the fact that they relaunched is not such a good sign because the consistency of sale actually kept dropping. That's not a good sign. Let's see, they have 98, let's say 10,000 subscribers, and the MRR is 4,500 with a churn rate of 4% and a refund rate of 2%. If you remember, they mentioned up here that the churn rate is 2%. Ask the seller about this difference. It doesn't make sense. It's double the amount. So make sure you understand what this number is and what the real number is. Let's see what else. LTV, just $10. Lifetime value of a client, and the average order value is only $5. So they're staying for, I don't know if they're paying monthly or paying yearly. So this is 5%, $5. So it's either 2 months or 2 years. I assume it's 2 months. So after 2 months, people think they don't want this anymore. This is what I understand from this listing. Let's see more data. Okay, so this is the data straight from Google Analytics. Look at this. They have unique visits, 10,000, 15,000, 14, 14, 14, 12. September, 10,000 drop to 2,000. Huge drop, 80% down. That's concerning. I wonder what were the numbers. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I thought that we don't have the October numbers. These are the October numbers. I wonder what's going to happen in November, to be honest. Now look at this. Engagement statistics. You see the number of users. Engagement duration, 23 hours. This is something that doesn't make sense. And also 0.49% for engagement rate. This usually happens when they misconfigure or misinstalled the Google Analytics code on their website or on their apps or whatever they're doing right now. They're on right now, and this is because they just did a double. They just put it twice. This is why you get these numbers. Okay, let's see. Organic search 52%. Okay, direct 45%. That's a lot for. It means they either have good branding or they're just sending traffic just to show that they have, it's artificial traffic, just to show that they have traffic. So again, something to ask the seller about. The rest are negligible. And the top countries, 300 from United States, Mexico, Brazil, Kenya, and India. Page views over here only add up to last month. Okay, for around, that was around 2,800, if I remember, over here. 2,000, even less, 2,100. So probably when you add all these numbers, you get that number. These are rather low. Okay, what I like though is that the top one is United States, but that's the majority. But then you got all the, actually it's not that significant, it's around the same number as the others. But we definitely would want to have your top countries to be developed countries. These are worth more to afterwards when we're selling business. Okay, so we have the subscription, Stripe. These are the assets, domain, email address, subscriber list. Okay, I want to know more. How big is the subscriber list, and how these subscriber list was treated? Was that are they sent anything? Are they promoting anything? Are they communicating? It's super, super important to know that. Platform professional service schema. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. So ask the seller about that. And again, about wholesale included, what exactly this wholesale is. Tell us more. That's not enough information. Not enough information. Social media. Okay, the email list is probably 2,000 people. That's good, but I would expect them to have more with 10,000 clients and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. What's that? That's interesting. Let's see what kind of videos they make. 41 videos, package similar. So you can tell package similar 8 years old video, okay? 1-year-old package disabled for iOS, how to upgrade subscription. Okay, they're basically showcasing all their apps over here. Okay, and you get 300, 400 views on each one of them. Not huge, but that's another asset. Okay, I don't know what kind of other using radio for that. Maybe adding more app reviews on that. You probably want to create those front or acquire them. I don't know, just an idea. But anyway, those are 1,000 subscribers that are interested in mobile and interested in software. Maybe you can do something with that. Comments, no comments on that. And that's it. Overall, I'd say that this listing or this asking price does not reflect what this the seller should ask for, with the simple reason of this only revenue of only 2,500 and a dropping unique visitor count. Definitely something to ask the seller about how they mitigate this, and also probably revalue this business according to the new numbers. So maybe only the last month you also get a smaller valuation. So if you take 2,500, that's maybe 2,600. I would not give it a 36 multiplier. That's too high. I would give it probably less than 20. Probably give it a 16 or something like that. Again, because it's dropping, it's very, very risky in my opinion. How would you stop that from dropping? So let's make a quick calculation. 2,600 times, let's give it 18. $46,000, okay? 4750, that's around the number I'll do. I would not pay for that 195,000. Of course, you need to look more into the details and Google Analytics and learn more what happened. Watch this video, talk to the seller. Super important if you're interested in that. Let's have a quick look at the website. Pricing plan. Subscription one time. Install this package. Solution. Okay, they got all these solutions. They don't collect emails, and I don't like that. But you don't have login here in the documentation. Okay, fine. I would collect emails here and then send more promotion over there. They have a 40% off sale, I see. But overall, I see that traffic, at least to this website, is declining. I want to know what else is going on with this listing and the traffic, because that is concerning. That's concerning. Hello, you all. Welcome. You were here last year. Let's say, you know. Yeah, so that's what I think about this one. Overall, overvalued. Definitely have we negotiate that price and dig deeper into the traffic profile of this business. Okay, any questions? That's the time. We're about to finish. Any questions?
No question from my side.
Okay.
Shlomo, thank you very much for this meeting. It was very interesting.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
So I must leave
Thank you
now.
very much.
So, yeah, let's be in touch.
What's that?
Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for joining. I will see you next month. Please follow the event. It's every first Tuesday